Well, hello, Capricorn, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your monthly tarot card reading for July 2025. And this reading starts off July 6th. That is the first full week of July, and then going forward with the 4 weeks. Now, I do hope everyone's doing well as we have entered into this fresh new month of July, and I think it's going to be a busy month for all of us in more ways than one. And please be sure to subscribe, help support my channel, and a big thank you to all my subscribers. Be sure to give my readings a thumbs up, and certainly let me know where you're watching from. I can see when I look up in the stats, but it's more personal when I know for, if you're a Capricorn, if you're a Leo, whatever it might be, and where you're watching from. So, all right. Let's just jump in. We're going to see what messages are coming through for the month. First off, we're going to see which crystal's coming through for you. What's being suggested for July for Capricorn? Kunzite, your third eye, heart chakras. Now, one thing I'm going to tell you with this crystal card coming out, for some Capricorns, if you're wanting to add to your family, start a family, this is an indication that it soon could be on the way. So it might be happening during this month of July. Now, for others, this crystal might be coming out for the month of July, an indication to kind of like let your inner child come out, Capricorn. For the most part, you're very logical, practical. You're the breadwinners of the family. You work hard. And so there's an indication here to kind of, I don't want to say work hard, play hard, but give it equal time, you might say. Schedule some more fun in for the month of July. All right. Let's see what's coming through. And as I said, it's going to be the starting July 6th. Okay, I just lost. It's not so easy shuffling around cards. So, what is coming through for Capricorn for the first full week in July? Message, please. Thank you. Second week. Thank you. And the third week, this one just rolled right out. And the last week. All right. Let's see what the tea leaf message, fortune message is for this first week. Second week for Capricorn. And the third week. Okay. Sneaky peek. Last week. All right. And we're also going to clarify. All right. Can we clarify the first week? Thank you. Clarifying the second week in July for Capricorn. All right, that one wanted to come out. Third week, please clarify. And the last week. I'm going to clarify the last week. Okay. I want to make sure we can get everything in here. All right. Starting with July 6th, that week. That's the first column and so forth. So we're going to take a look at the tarot cards first and then go back and look at each week. So first full week, we have the Major Arcana card the Chariot. And I do believe, Capricorn, you get the Chariot quite a bit about taking control, of your destiny. It might be that you get a little bit off sides, or I'm picking up that there could be kind of like not getting stuck in a rut, but being quite comfortable and not wanting any kind of a change. And this is a forward moving motion here and change coming in. So second week, and you want to have this change and taking control, because in the second week, you have the major arcana card, the Wheel of Fortune, and it is turning in your favor. Like to see that. Third week, you have the Three of Pentacles. So it can be in regards to something you do with others, maybe some kind of a group, some kind of teamwork, or it can just be two of you and someone else. But you're being noticed for your gifts, your talents, your skills. People are coming around and observing. It could be something that you're doing in this particular week that a crowd gathers, is what my guides are telling me. And the last week, we have the Six of Cups. So it can be an energy of you now being very generous with your time, your money. With the cups, it's about really feeling these emotions. And it can be strolling down memory lane, certainly. All right. So we do have two major arcana cards in the first half of the month. So there's significant change happening in these first full weeks in the month of July. Boy, did I say March back there? Wow. Okay. Maybe something's going to happen in March if I did indeed say that. But this is change happening in the first half of the month, where then you're being noticed. There might be like I said, I was picking up the energy of a crowd gathering around you, watching what you're doing. And it doesn't necessarily have to be, it's whatever you're focused on. It doesn't have to be like per se your job, but it can be whatever you're focused on, whatever you have a passion for. And the end of the month here can be kind of reminiscing to the past. Might be something that happened to you once before, is what I'm picking up. But let's go back to the first full week. This is starting the week that starts with July 6th. This is now moving forward with extreme focus. It's like getting down to it now, drawing the line in the sand. You're taking the reins. You're taking control of your future, your destiny. This certainly can be in regards to where you live, your relationships, your personal relationship with spirit, source. And it can be moving. You can be moving house, moving jobs, changing companies. But the thing to be careful of with the 7 numerology here is not getting derailed, not getting off that focus. 7 can represent things around you that are changing or happening. They're distractions. And you don't have any control over that. But what you do have control over is keeping your focus. This is really an energy of keeping your eye on the ball. There can be, I'm picking up, this is kind of tied into people gathering around you where there's a lot of noise. There's a lot of energy. There's people gathering around you. So it's very difficult for you to maintain that focus. So, they're right coming into this particular month. There's a strong indication here of keep your focus this time, because we've got this energy that's really wanting to come in. Tea leaf message is a handshake. This is a meeting with a stranger, could be important. Let me clarify that right away. What's this handshake in regards to? But boy, I'm thinking somebody seeing you, either something that's happening to you that other people are witnessing, standing around. It can be that you're excelling at something. It can be some kind of competition, I want to say. But can we clarify the handshake, what it's in regards to? Wow, it could be some kind of commitment. And it's saying it could be important. Now, the Hierophant, sure, it can represent, marriage, but I'm getting more just the word commitment. So you're committing to something. You're committing to maybe moving forward. You're very committed to obtaining the energy of this Wheel of Fortune, which is good luck, good fortune now coming in. Having something that you worked so hard for, Capricorn, come to fruition. Let's clarify the week. Oh, look at this. Yeah. The cards are clarifying that you're almost near the end. Don't give up now. Maintain the focus. Don't let anything take your eye off the ball, you might say. So very strong emphasis with the Chariot being your first card, your anchor card for the month coming in. You're near the end. And there could be some kind of deal, some kind of commitment, some kind of contract that could be happening. Okay. Second full week, you've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in. This is something is now turning in your favor. Good luck, good fortune. It's a 10 energy. So I'm hearing the words finally. Finally. This is something that you've been waiting a long time for. So finally, everything's now kind of going in your favor. But there is an indication here, Capricorn, that you need to keep your focus. You need to keep your eye on the ball. Tea leaf message. Oh my goodness. Mice. Discord among friends or family. I'm going to have to, it's interesting because rats, that's good luck. You'll see the rats on 9 of Cups cards getting your wish. Good luck coming in. But mice is a low vibrational energy. Trouble, jealousy, envy. So what's going on with the mice? Can we clarify? Can be jealousy in regards to good luck, good fortune. Somebody's really going to act out. And this might be in regards to, the good luck that's coming your way. Because I do feel that there will be others around you that are there to witness this good luck, good fortune coming in. And somebody's got a very aggressive energy here with the Knight of Swords, who's going to speak the loudest, and this certainly could all be in regards to money because we are talking about the Pentacles energy here and good luck, good fortune coming in. So some type of commitment. And friends or family are not agreeing on the same terms, you might say. Let's clarify the week. Temperance, yeah, there's going to be a lot of give and take, compromise. Well, this is really interesting. I don't know if this is some kind of inheritance that might be coming in where you're the one in charge that has to work out all the details. But temperance is a card of bring in the balance, the harmony, take it slow, make small adjustments, and that certainly could be in regards to friends or family in some capacity. Now, third week, definitely have 3 of Pentacles energy coming in where you're being noticed for your gifts, your talents. I see a crowd of people gathering around, watching whatever it is that you're working on or doing or focused on, whatever it is. And there's people making comments. And with this guy having the polka dot cape on, this could be something that you're doing that you enjoy doing. You have a passion for, Capricorn. It's having fun. And as you're doing it, it could be some kind of competition even where, you could be at some kind of fundraiser or some event where whatever it is that you're doing or what, your part, it could be a race of some sort. People are gathering around and watching what you're doing, like how you're competing. I'm picking that up for some of you. So stepping into the spotlight, people are gathering around. But this is really nice because you do have good luck, good fortune kind of rolling in. So it could be something in that. And also, remember I was talking about with the Kunzite crystal, this is the crystal Spirit chose for you for this month. Bring a little bit more fun, something that you enjoy doing. And I think in this third week here, wow, you're going to draw a crowd. So really interesting what that might end up being. Ooh, dragon, beware of self-delusion. This, when I'm picking up, this is more about like not facing up to the reality. It could have something to do with the commitment. It certainly could have something to do with the aggressive energy I see with the Knight of Swords, communication, conversation with friends or family that maybe are not happy for one reason or another. So, you might be wanting to avoid that scenario, but this card's kind of telling you, face the truth, face the music, you might say. This has all got to do with your skill set, whatever it is you're focused on. And it certainly could be something that you're doing just for fun. All right, we have Major Arcana card Death, kind of coming in. It's the end of what I feel is tough times. It's like starting a new chapter is what I'm picking up here. And again, like I said, by the initial energy here was grabbing the reins. This is maybe a new commitment to something in particular that you enjoy. You're being kind of like divinely guided. It might not sit well with some people around you, but you're kind of like in the midst of this energy of taking things slow, trying things out. This is like a card of alchemy. It's trial and error. Can be, these people on the Three of Pentacles can be giving you what might be at best called constructive criticism, in regards to your work, or they indeed can see the value in what you're doing. There's something that's ending though with the Death card, and it's not someone is passing on. It is the end of a situation. In regards to money, finances, what you do during the day. It's facing up to the truth with the delusional dragon here, seeing things for how they really are. So something's coming to a close. Something has run its course, is what my guides are telling me. Now, last week, the word generosity just comes out tenfold. This is I see, because maybe this good luck, good fortune, this money coming in, that you might be doing what's called the random acts of kindness. You could be blessing people in a monetary way. You could be helping out with charity. You might be doing something from the past where you were involved in some kind of charity and you're returning back to that. 6 energy, and especially with it being cups energies, this is what you're feeling. This is your emotions. This is your desires. And it can be helping others in some capacity. And that certainly could be, this handshake with a stranger could be vitally important because your luck is changing. You're being noticed for your gifts, your talents. It could be bringing in money, and it might be making someone in the family or around you that's envious because this good luck, good fortune is coming in. You're seeing the truth that your life could be about to change here. People gathering around, recognizing. So 6 of Cups is then being able to be generous with your time, your energy, your money even. Let's see what the tea leaf is. Wow, Broom. This could be a new home, a new attitude. Well, certainly a new attitude, because I'm picking up that this is being divinely guided. The only thing that you're being told in the beginning here is that you're almost at the end. Hang on. This is hang on tightly to the reins, what you're focused on, what you've been working for. There could be some kind of commitment, a handshake, an agreement that changes everything and puts an end to maybe a chapter, how you were living. This is definitely an indication here where you're going to be able to be generous with your time, energy, money. It could be producing a new home. Remember, I did see moving for some of you with the Chariot, that if you just hang on and keep going, it could maybe be putting an end to the search for a new home, a place to live. You've got a whole new attitude by the end of the month. Let's clarify the last week and look at this, Capricorn. This is a sign of success, being a role model to others. You could be inspiring others. It's another 6 energy, got double 6s. It's a path that you were meant to take. So kind of being divinely guided during this month, I would really listen to what your gut instincts are actually telling you this month. Look for signs, signals appearing, and what are you thinking about at the time that you see it? You know, if you see 555 on the clock, that is definitely an indication of change coming in. And you do have 2 major arcana cards. You also have Temperance and Death coming in, so significant change can be coming in for you, provided you got a tight hold on the reins. All right, Capricorn, that's some messages for the month. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance.